Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for stopping by. This is good news, my people. These latest news updates, I've reviewed that Simon Ekpa will be released very soon. You understand? Arrangement has been made. Uh, Simon Ekpa is, ready to go home. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you everything in this video. This video you're about to watch, you will see everything and every other thing is happening right now in Nigeria. So, guys, let me leave you to watch this video. We'll come back to analyze it, once again. Thank you.
In this video, we shall be discussing and covering latest updates and info coming out from Finland. Yes, because a couple of hours back, we noticed that the assistant lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law, a lawyer known as Ekpa, made a very interesting demand to the Finnish court. What is this demand? Well, it is very simple. This man known as Ekpa wants the court to release or free Mr. Simon from. And in this video, we shall be covering the actions, reactions, and even the responses coming out from this court. In this video, you get to see if Mr. Simon has been released from the Kilamakowski Correctional Facility. Well, in this said video, we noticed that the DPM, that is to say, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB, wrote to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, the Deputy Prime Minister in the person of Ngozi Oraboeze sent a direct letter and message, a document that was addressed to Bola Tinubu in his presidential villa located in Aso Rock, Abuja, Nigeria. So what is the content of that letter? Well, you get to see and find out in this particular video and update. Moving on swiftly, we also have a very, very interesting news coming out from Anambra State, because we noticed that a very close politician or friend to Mr. Peter Obi has resigned from the Labour Party and moved to the All Progressive Congress. Who is this politician and why did he resign? Well, we'll cover that in this particular video update. Well, moving on swiftly, in this said video, we received a notification from a man known as Aloy Ejimako, who is the lawyer representing Mr. Nnamdi in the court of law. This lawyer came out to make a statement that every Nigerian out there, every individual who loves the rule of law and who respects the rule of law needs to see and understand. Yeah, what did this man say? Well, all of these things will be discussed in this video. So first thing first, let's kick off with the very first update we have in this particular presentation. Like I said previously, a very close friend to Mr. Peter Obi came out recently to place his resignation from the party known as Labour Party. And this said individual moved to a different party. Who is this person? Well, for better understanding, take a look at this publication coming out from the Vanguard, where it states Valentine Ozigbo joins APC less than 24 hours after quitting the Labour Party. Yes, this came as a shocker because nobody expected this man to vacate the Labour Party structure and move to the ruling party, because sometime last year, around the 23rd of August 2024, Peter Obi endorsed this man. Yes, he endorsed him. He wanted him to contest under the Labour Party's umbrella in the Anambra State governorship elections. So right now on your screen is a post coming out from the Independent where, as you can clearly see, Peter Obi's support group endorsed Valentine in the next election. So this guy did not even wait for the elections that should be held in Anambra State, the governorship elections. He couldn't wait, and he swiftly had to move to the All Progressive Congress to contest for that said office. Well, this whole surprise did not even end there. Well, for better understanding, take a look at this publication that states Valentine Ozigbo, a governorship aspirant of the Labour Party LP in Anambra State, has joined the All Progressive Congress, the APC. Ozigbo joined the APC on Thursday alongside Nze Afam, the former Labour Party LP secretary, at their ward in Amaese area of the state. So as you can see, Valentine did not even resign all by himself. He had to go or leave the Labour Party together with the former secretary of that political party. This is a very, very interesting one. Well, still in this particular conversation, still in the case of Valentine, a man known as David Hundeyen, yes, a popular journalist, a fearless journalist, came out to make a remark about Mr. Valentine, who left or who resigned from the Labour Party and moved to the All Progressive Congress. Well, sure, right now on your screen is a tweet coming from this man where it states, "These are the things I look at and I get very emotional. Because of our privileged people who can afford to stand on principle are stuck in survival mode. Then, what can anyone expect of those of us who struggle to eat and pay rent?" This is a food of thought coming from David Hundeyen. This is a coded message because this came as a shocker. Nobody expected this man to leave the Labour Party and move to the All Progressive Congress. For a fact, this guy had better chances of probably winning in Anambra State governorship elections if he had contested under the Labour Party. Yes, because as we all know, Anambra State is one of the states where other political parties are somewhat irrelevant. Yes, whether you like it or not, that state is a one-party state. APC remains the only widely recognized political party in that state. So for this guy to leave Labour Party to the APC, well, he will need miracle. He will need the miracle coming from the INEC and other politicians domiciled in the Nigerian political system before he can actually win in that state. We're talking about other politicians. We also notice that the current governor of Imo State, in the person of Hope Uzodinma, is the man behind this move. Yes, Hope Uzodinma, over the past couple of days, has been pushing Valentine to come into the All Progressive Congress and contest under that body. Yes, he promised him that if he can move from Labour Party to the All Progressive Congress, he is going to stand better chances in winning in that state. This is coming from a governor of Imo State and not an individual or politician in Anambra State. Well, things will only get interesting from this point in time. Anyways, moving on swiftly, the moment Valentine moved from the Labour Party to the All Progressive Congress, it feels like some politicians domiciled in the APC are trying to bring Mr. Peter Obi into their party. Why did I say so? Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen, coming from Daniel Boala, where it states, "My brother and friend, Mazi Valentine Ozigbo, I welcome your resignation from the Labour Party as a bold and progressive move. I also would like to kindly invite you to join our party, the All Progressive Congress, the largest party in Africa. I want to also extend the invitation to Mr. Peter Obi to join us in moving Nigeria forward and renew the hope of our people." This is a very interesting one because, like we all know, this man known as Daniel Boala happens to be one of the biggest critics of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But things changed drastically when Tinubu himself appointed this said man, Daniel Boala, as his special advisor. So as you can see, Nigerian politicians see politics in the country as just a mere game. Yes, these guys don't really care about what you think of them. They don't even care if you perceive their move as being repulsive in nature. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's check out other news we have for you in this particular video. Yes, as stated previously, a man known as Aloy Ejimako came out to make an interesting statement that was addressed to the DSS regarding Mr. Nnamdi, a man who currently being held in a correctional facility domiciled in the Federal Capital Territory. So the question here is, what did Aloy come out to say and what prompted him to make such a statement? Well, for better understanding, take a look at his tweet released a couple of hours back. It states, "Alert, update, today, the DSS arbitrarily refused us, the legal team, an ex-member of the Abia State House of Assembly and the family of Nnamdi Kanu from having a visitation with him. This is a flagrant violation of the Nigerian Constitution and substituting court order will not stand." Yes, this is coming from Mr. Aloy, a lawyer representing Nnamdi. Well, as you can see, the Nigerian DSS are no respecter of the law. Yes, these guys were built by the government to tackle its citizens. These guys over the past couple of years have made series of operations which are widely against the laws of the land and against Nigeria's constitution. So this did not come as a shocker, and this will never come as one. But the fact still remains, Mr. Nnamdi, currently as we speak, is being treated unfairly. A court sitting in this said country has granted him bail, but the Nigerian government chose to keep him in detention for no particular reason, and this is actually against the rule of the law and against the rules of the land. Well, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our main event in this video. Yes, because as stated previously in the start of this publication, we said that a lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law yesterday made an attempt to grant this guy's bail so that he can regain his freedom from the Kilamakowski Correctional Center. But then something interesting happened. Well, first thing first, A lawyer known as Ekpa, which happens to be the assistant lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law, told the court yesterday that, see, I want you guys to release my client to me. Yes, you guys are currently doing your investigations and findings. Yes, you guys can easily let this guy go for now, and whenever you need him, he will come to you to answer your questions or to maybe sign any documentation or sign any file regarding to his case. But interestingly, the lawyers and the police in that particular court of law did not see that statement coming from Ekpa as something as being substantial. Yes, they believe that Mr. Simon needs to stay back in detention. Well, for better understanding, let me show you the precise and the actual publication coming from Finland. Showing right now on your screen is this article where it states, according to the council, the police justified the continuation of detention by saying that if released, this man known as Simon could hinder the investigation by influencing witnesses and continue his activities online on Twitter. Yes, this is the reason why the court and the police said, no, we can't let him go. He should stay with us. He should stay in our custody, in our facility, and wait for a proper timing. This is coming from Finland. So what do I think about this particular rule or this particular comment from the court of law? Yeah, first thing first, this is not Nigeria to start with. This is Finland. And these guys, like we all know, respect and uphold the rule of law to its perfection and to its maximum level. So if the court of law sitting in that country feels like, see, we can't let this man go because if we let him go, he's going to influence our investigation and research, and also influence series of witnesses, and also continue with his activities. This is a valid point raised by this court. Yes, because it's very, very possible that when this guy gets released, he might come out on Twitter or on X and make series of posts regarding or not even related to his particular case. And a lot of bloggers in Nigeria and a lot of media outlets can actually rephrase his statement and give it a different meaning, which will definitely have an inverse effect to the peace of the southeastern region of Nigeria and to the peace of the country. Or better still, the government of Finland can actually grant him bail, but then he needs to sign a document that he will not come out in any social media platform or any public space to speak until the investigations and research are concluded, in essence. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our second most important update in this particular video. Yes, as stated previously, a lady known as Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the Deputy Prime Minister of the movement, has sent a document and a letter that was addressed to Bola Tinubu. And this letter was received by the President of Nigeria. Well, for better understanding, take a look at a post coming out from this news agency known as the dailypost.ng. It states, the group writes Tinubu seeks recognition. Yes, and this is dated or published on the 18th of February 2025. But then when you take a trip to Nnamdi Kanu's official Twitter page, she also made similar remark. Take a look at this documentation showing right now on your screen. It states, breaking, the USB formally notifies Nigeria, Christopher Musa, President Tinubu of its independence and a sovereign nation, requests peaceful separation and coexistence. Yes. And showing right now on your screen is the document and the letter sent to Bola Tinubu, where the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB asking for a peaceful separation and peaceful coexistence. Yes, this letter, like I said, is coming from the official page of Ngozi Orabueze. Anyways, moving on swiftly, in our previous video, we made a series of revelations because just in case you don't know, Elon Musk, who happens to be the owner of Twitter, now called X, have sent the first batch of evidence and back-end data of Mr. Simon to the Finnish authorities. Yes, in our previous video, we went in-depth, page by page, to expose every single detail that was sent in that documentation. Yes, so if you want to watch that video and get full info and get better intel for yourself, we have that video right here on this channel. Yes, in that video, you get to see every single info shared and see every data by yourself without needing the interpretation of anybody in this particular day and time. Anyways, if you want to watch that video and get full updates for yourself, we have that video showing right now on your screen.
So my people, what's your take on this? Please, let's hear from you. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please share this video, let it go viral. Nigerians must understand what is happening today. Thank you and bye for now.